late, but I really can't sleep. I feel like I literally have too much energy. I think I only had a little bit of coffee. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what you're going in and out, so it's just been stripping. But yeah, I've been pretty less. I did have slept half the day, and then I did have some coffee. So yeah, I'm gonna be up for a little while. I also just had running through my mind as I was trying to sleep. It's like, man, I was trying to think of what I could do different in my day-to-day life that's gonna get me the results that I want, right? And it's like I can't do very much when my kids are awake. But I sure can do a lot while they're asleep. So it's like, while I can't sleep, let this be the first night that I'm able to just do a live without the kids bugging me, bothering me, asking me a thousand questions, screaming, hollering. It's like this is the first night in a long time that I can just sit back, relax, and do a live without having to worry about any three of the babies, which is so nice. And honestly, they've kept me so busy. I really haven't had time to breast pump. My electrical hand free pumps, they're dead. So I'm using the plug in the wall breast pump right now. I'm breast pumping. When I get done with this, then I'm gonna hydrate. Probably after that, I'm gonna try to get the day started. I'll probably go get off of here, go get a shower, and start my day for Monday. I'm really excited for the day to see what I'm able to make out of the day. Um, I'm really, really excited to see what I'm going to be able to make out of today. I just shared some content on my YouTube. I just did a short live. You guys should go check that live out. Or not the live, the short. I'm sorry about that. You guys should go check the most recent short that I did. It's really, 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 really good. If you don't see it on there, then I guess you'll see it on here in a few minutes. But basically, I was saying, don't underestimate God. Don't underestimate what He can do for you. He can change the outcome in an instant, at any time. And He can prove to you that He was never late. That's what the post was. That's what that short was about. For the people who were wanting to know. And not only am I saying that for other people in the world to hear, but I'm also saying that to myself. Low key, I'm saying that also to myself because those are words that I needed to hear. And it's like, if I need to feed myself those words, I know somebody else needs to hear it. So I figured I'd share it on my short, on one of my shorts videos. But yeah, I had to spend thinking in my mind, like, man, what is something that I can do different today going forward that is going to get me the results I'm wanting in a different way? And it's like, what better way to start than when the kids are asleep? What better way to start? I've got energy. It's like, I might as well breast pump. I might as well get on live. I can literally make use of my time. And I can just sit and relax and brainstorm without the kids. I can't tell you what a difference it makes having a break. This is also giving me a nice break for however long they sleep. I'm so glad they're all asleep. I never thought they were gonna fall asleep tonight, honestly. My days and my nights are usually so long. Especially during the week, like when my partner is at work and I'm with him all day and all night, that can be really daunting. It can be really tough. There's some nights I don't go to bed until 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Hi, guys. Hi, can you name an anime for an edit? I'm not sure what you're wanting. You're just wanting a random name? Hi guys. I'm just up trying to make the best use of my time while those kids are asleep. I'm just sitting here brainstorming, literally just trying to fandangle my way out of the matrix. Or a song. Oh, okay, so you're looking for a name or a song. Okay. Um Hey, I was trying to live stream today and it got disabled and deleted. Oh man, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, there's always hope. You can always just start another YouTube. I don't see why not. That's what other people do. Or they go on other platforms. Freddy Live. I don't get it. I got 3 men, honey. I got 3 babies. 3 boys. And then a dude. I don't know what you're asking. Do you play Fortnite? Absolutely not. I don't have time. I have 3 kiddos. Yes, I can never live again, bro. Yes, I completely feel that. I'm literally just like in my mind about the Matrix. I'm just like, just trying to figure out what can I do different to get myself a different outcome, to get myself to just prep myself to be in a different position. I'm looking at what is life going to look like in the next 6 months, man? What is life going to look like in the next 12 months? Where could I be on my job if I just got up at 4 o'clock in the morning at least every single day, got my day started early every single day? Like, what could life look like if I just tried it for a month? That's kind of where I'm sitting in my headspace right now. It's like, man, if I just dedicate a whole 30 days and see what it gets me, where could I be in the next 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 6 months? However many months. I was actually just talking to my partner about this today. I was like, man, I saw a video about a guy, he died. He had some type of, I forget what his problem was, but he ended up dying, having an out of body experience, and he died, right? And he was like, man, I went into a dimension that was so beautiful. It had to have been heaven. And he said there was like a book that he saw of all of these all of these ancestors in this booklet, and he said people were talking to him, and he said while he was there they were asking him they were asking if he wanted to stay or if he wanted to come back. And I'm not sure what this guy's obligations are in the physical world, but he decided he wanted to come back. As beautiful and as heavenly as it was, he decided to come back. And so he next thing he knew, he was back in his body, and he was alive and well. But one thing that stuck out to me is he remembered when he was there, they told him specifically that if he did come back, life would be harder. And I do question, like, man, why would you come back knowing life is going to be harder? The only thing I can come up with is maybe the dude had an obligation. Like maybe he had a family and they would be in not such a good position if he didn't come back. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I could figure. And I talked to my partner about this today. I was like, if you had an out of body experience and you could pick what you wanted to do, would you stay in that heavenly place and decide not to come back, or would you come back? He said, depending on the situation, he would come back. He said, I have an obligation to my family. He said, so I would come back. I said, wow. Dang, you can never stream again. Like, I don't get it. I don't understand what happened. That's interesting. I don't know of any people who can't live stream. That's wild. It also got disabled and you don't know how to fix it. Dang. You know what I would do, honestly, if I was in that position? I would probably contact somebody on Fiverr, because there's so many tech people on Fiverr that know how to handle um getting disabled and how to fix it. There's all kinds of gurus out there that can help you fix that. I'm sure that whatever you think is permanent, somebody can fix. Just go on Fiverr, go on fiverr.com or get the app on your phone and try on there. That's what I would do if I were you. Or, that might be, I'm not sure if you're spiritual, but that might be God's way of redirecting you, you know? What's for you will be for you and what's not won't be. If God wanted you to have the live to do the live streaming or whatever, he'd still let you have it. Or, maybe I don't know, maybe he's redirecting you. God has a mysterious way of redirecting people. I really want to live stream. You can also live stream on Facebook too. I have heard of that happening to like major influencers. Like I follow some herbalists and they're like, "Man, I can't even I I can do videos on YouTube, but I can't make money on YouTube because of the stuff that they talk about, which is technically like, medical stuff. There's like medical stuff that they don't, certain platforms might not want you to be talking about, and so they're kind of what do you call it? Not disabled, but shadow ban. That's what it is. Shadow ban. So yeah. Yeah, just keep that in the back of your head, like you can always go on a different platform. But yeah, like I said, it could be God redirecting you. That's how I would look at it. I look at everything in a positive light as much as I can. You're not banned from streaming, it just got disabled. Huh, okay, yeah. Then that's something that somebody on Fiverr might be able to help you with. I mean, I'm telling you, you might have to pay somebody to help you do it, but it'd be worth the investment. I, I would say. There's all kinds of tech people who are smart on there. Literally anything that you need help with or you want to do, literally there's people on Fiverr who can help you do that. You need help setting up a website, there's people on there who can do that. You need help starting you need help navigating anything tech-wise on YouTube, they can help you with that. Uh, they're I mean, there's people who can help you get started in drop shipping on there, bro. And they have like a list of services that they will do for you to help you get it started. That's like literally what you're paying them to do, is to help you get started. Um, oh yeah, I can imagine the feeling. I was so happy. Then after I got disabled, I was mad. Yes, I completely understand the frustration. I would just be, I don't know. I'd be trying to figure something out on it. I wouldn't give up on it. It's probably what the devil wants you to do. Give up anything in life that's too hard. you know, he'll test you to see if you're persistent. You're gonna stick with it, try to keep persevering. There's different things that I've been tested with that I'm like, I don't even know how. Well, by the grace of God, I came out of a lot of things I've been tested with that I've came out of. Oh yeah. Okay. Can you type the website or the things where to search? Um. Dang, I don't really know how to. I'm not all that bright, y'all. Oh wait, here's the message. Well, I'll spell it for you. I don't really know how to type in here, but I can definitely spell it for you. It's uh, Fiverr, Fiverr. You can go on Fiverr.com. They have an app too, and there's all kinds of gurus on there who can help you. I promise you, like it's not the end of the world. Okay, alrighty. You take care, hon. Hi. Do I read Dogman books? Never heard of it. I would love to know what it's about, though. I'm kind of intrigued. That's another thing that I need to put on my list of things to do. I need to start looking for books that are going to educate me more and more about money and business. And I'm trying to learn as much as I'm trying to get obsessed, and I'm trying to learn as much as I can about different things so that I can really lay my options out and transition my life. I know that there's something that I can do. I just don't quite have my finger on it yet. Oh, not much. I'm good, y'all. Not much. I'm laser sharp focused on my goals. I'm laser sharp focused on where I want to be in the next few months. You know what I'm saying? That's just kind of where my mind's at. I know that if I keep doing the same things I've been doing, I'm gonna get what I've been getting. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You want different results, you got to do different stuff, right? I be feeling so stupid sometimes. It's like, man, I want breast milk so I can feed the baby. Hell, I don't want to breast pump or breastfeed. I can't do it not doing nothing. You feel me? That's what I'm sitting here doing right now. I'm pumping so the baby can have a break. I'm not pumping enough. He can solely just have my milk, but I'm able to do something. I'm hoping that I'll eventually be able to get my supply up, feed the baby, and not have to do combination feeding. That's another goal that I have. That might sound silly, but that's one of my goals. Another one of my goals. I need to get the stuff to start doing my own skincare regimen. That's another thing I need to start doing. Tonight's the first night I've decided to do a live while the kids are asleep. That's another goal I would like to continue. Um, I would love to be able to start working at 7 o'clock in the morning. I actually just saw a video, it opened my eyes up. This lady said that she no longer has to work at her job no more because she's been getting up doing stuff, productive stuff at 4 o'clock in the morning. It's like, man, what's all the stuff I could do at 4 o'clock in the morning or while the boys are asleep? And it's like, man, I could be doing everything. I could be doing everything. She's, yeah, and search. I'm still searching, and nothing works well. Hmm. Fiverr has never failed me. Fiver, or it might be Fiverr, but it's Fiverr. Yeah, when you go on there, you have to message people. You'll have to search stuff. You got to look for somebody who you got to look in like the technology and people who can help with websites and stuff. It's usually people like that who can help you. But back to what I was saying, it's like, man, what's all the stuff I could get done at 4 o'clock in the morning? All the stuff I can get done while they're asleep. And it's like I could do a lot. I can do a lot. I can hydrate, breast pump. I can do my lives, my videos. One thing I have been struggling with is like, man, I finally got my YouTube up, and it's like, yo, like I wish I could during the day. I don't have time to mess with my other accounts, and it's like if I just stay up a little while after they go to sleep, I can actually work those accounts. I can make the posts I need to make, and I can do the videos, and I can do all of my social media online while they're asleep, so that I can make the most of my time. I'm tired of just living my day to day, not making the most of what time I got. I'm just trying to imagine, I was working, I was doing pretty good. I've had some off weeks the past week or two with the kids, and it's like, man, they've been sleeping in a little bit longer. It's like, man, if this week, if I just force myself to start working at 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, and I can just work for an hour or two while they're asleep, I should be able to get something done every day. Maybe, hopefully. And then maybe I could get something done during one or two other naps. Sometimes it can be a little rocky though. If I don't like get the baby fed first, then put my second born down, because then if I put my second born down and I'm feeding the first, he can't really get comfortable like he needs to fall asleep for his nap. So it's like I really just I'm gonna have to prioritize my days better so that I can make the most out of my time. Oh, and truth be told, I can do that and still have rough weeks where I'm not able to get nothing done, but trying is definitely better than not trying. So I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it this week and see how it goes. I'm going to try to do my calls earlier to see if I can't get even more done. Making my calls and making some sales would make a lot of difference in the world for me right now. Oh, do I have any night owls that can't sleep, or am I the only one? Hey, Dada. Oh, was you wanting to see me? Okay. All right. Good night. I don't know what it is, y'all. I just cannot sleep tonight. Let's see what time it is. It shows up on 25 minutes. Mm. What is 1:30? Ooh, I've been pumping a while. I gotta take this off. Oh man, that's amazing. Days not breast pumping, you gotta get a little milk out. So that's awesome. That's awesome. I needed the break. Lord knows I needed it. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Need the break. Here in a few minutes, I'm gonna go make me some tea. Production up. I must have some night owls. I can't sleep right now. What y'all doing? What part of the world are y'all in? Let me know in the chat. I'm curious. Where in the world are you watching me from? Y'all, I'm on Eastern Standard Time. I'm over here in Florida. I don't know what's going on in the part of Florida that I'm in, y'all, but it's the coldest it's ever been in my area. If that doesn't tell you we're closer to the end times, then I don't know what does. I don't know what does, y'all. Life seems sometimes it just seems like a catch game, man. It just seems like I know what I want to do, and it's like just trying to figure out a way to do it, a way to get there, a way to get to where I'm trying to go. Life is so daunting. It's like the answer is so easy. I know what I want to do with my life, but it's like getting there is the hard part. It's like once I get there, I'm good, but it's like getting there is the hardest part. I'm over here just having to figure life out. Keep hoping that I'll stumble across something on the internet, and I know I will. I know I will. I also know that I'm going to be a millionaire. I speak that over my life. I am going to be the first millionaire in my family. Why? Because I'm willing to do what they're not. I'm willing to be uncomfortable. They're not. I don't have to be in a security blanket. I don't have to feel safe. And I'm cool with failure. That's how I know I'm gonna be the first millionaire in my family. My kids will be the second generation of people in my family to become millionaires because they'll learn from me. Hi, I see you. I see you, Portia. If you say Sigma, I'll super chat. I don't get it. But hey, I don't get it. But hey. Oh man. One thing I fail to understand is there's so many people in my family who have lived their day to day life not thinking about their future. Just a lot of them has just worked until they died, worked until they died. And it's like, what type of life is that? What type of life is working until you die? I understand sometimes in your life you don't have handouts and you just have to work a regular job, but not until you die. You think that's what God called us to do? You think He called us to work until we die? I don't believe that. I don't believe He's called us to work our bones into the ground. I don't believe He's called us to have health conditions because we're working ourselves so hard. I don't believe we should be working so hard that people are literally dying every day. Mm-mm. No, baby, I don't believe that at all. That ain't no quality of life. Working until you die and never thinking about your life ahead, never going on vacation, never experiencing life. I've had so many people in my family like that. It's like, how did you live like that your whole life? I don't understand. How did you never invest any of your inheritance money? You just blew it. You just blew it on stuff you wanted, not even an experience, just stuff. That's crazy to me. It's really wild to me. I might have made some poor investments, but my perseverance to keep trying is what's going to get me somewhere. Not trying to make anything happen won't get you anywhere. That's what a lot of people don't understand about The Chosen One. I see people on YouTube complaining about how they wish their YouTube would take off, and it won't. Their YouTube won't take off because they're not willing to do what the 2% in the world are willing to do, which is make videos every day and be consistent. I have had no problems getting my numbers up on my YouTube. I'm just keeping it real with y'all. I'm just keeping it real with y'all. I ain't had no problems getting my YouTube numbers up. But I see people who complain about it and they ain't hardly got no videos. They ain't doing no videos every day. I see they might do a video once every couple months. So many people want life to be easy. They just wanna. I think social media has gotten us all to a point where when we see somebody blow up, we just think it happened overnight. When truth be told, it's something that they worked on over a long period of time, and it took them a long time to get there. You just happen to see their success moment that you don't know all the work that they put in behind. Where am I from? Uh, I don't know if I'm gonna say all that, but I don't really want to talk about where I'm from. But I will say this: I'm in Florida. I'm in the FL. I'm where there's palm trees, baby. That's where I'm at. I just can't believe it's cold here, yo. That don't make no sense to me. They're breaking records as cold as it is here. That's insane. I just moved here. Like I came here to be warm. I didn't come here to be cold. Don't make a lick of sense. I did not come here to be cold. It ain't right, y'all. I don't understand how you moved to the warmest part of the country and it's still cold. I don't understand. Ooh, y'all. I can't wait to see what today is gonna bring. I know I might have a productive day, that's for darn sure. How many of you are gonna make the most out of your Monday? What are you gonna do to do that? I just wonder. What do you guys do to make the most out of your days? What are you doing to prepare yourself to be successful? One lady said her tip on success was getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning. And I'm just wondering, like, what all did you do at 4 o'clock in the morning to get yourself out of that 9 to 5 job? I'm just curious. And glory be to God, I don't have a 9 to 5 job. I can work on my time, on my dime, whenever. It's like DoorDash from home. I ain't gotta leave my sheets to even work. That's a blessing. But I'm just curious what they do. Probably social media. They were on it. They were on it talking about it. So I'm assuming social media. It all goes back to consistency, I think. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want to be successful? That's what it boils down to. Everybody wants to have their own business. They're not equipped to have it because they're not willing to persevere through the days when they don't want to get on social media. They don't want to persevere through the days when they don't want to post. They don't want to persevere through the days when they don't want to have to work. I just saw something so captivating. You know, TD Jakes was talking about, and yes, I watched TD Jakes. I love him. But he was just talking about don't make your emotions your God. My partner also told me this. He's like, don't, he didn't say it in that particular way, but he did say, don't make decisions based on your emotions. And that's basically what TD Jakes was saying, but in a different way. He was just saying, don't let your emotions become your God, which is the same thing. That was a big eye opener to me. It's like, man, you gotta quit making decisions based off of your emotions. You did a call today, somebody upset you. That doesn't mean that you don't work the rest of the day or in that moment. Somebody may not want your services, but you need to explain your services so that they're not confused. I've went over this with my partner before. I've had different things that we talked about that have improved um, me and my job. And I have wholeheartedly taken the advice because I don't want to be leaving money on the table. There's so many people who will leave money on the table because they let their emotions get in the way of business, which is leaving money on the table. That's something I've stopped doing. I've that's something that's improved my income is not leaving money on the table, regardless of how somebody is towards me. My dude is truly a businessman. The way he thinks, I just don't know how he hasn't had his own business sooner. How he hasn't done anything sooner. He's so smart working with people. He's so smart with psychology. It's like, man, I be telling him all the time he needs to get on his social media and talk about it because people would tune in and they would listen. People would tune in and listen to the live. I would. I sure would. Oh hell, I'm done breast pumping. I've done got a few things off of my mind. I've done spoken to some of y'all. I've done interacted with some of y'all. I am finna go make me some tea. I'm gonna go hydrate. And I'm probably gonna watch some of my prophet people, ease my mind, and I'm gonna try to see what I can find, see what I can't learn on the internet. We're gonna do as much learning as we can. If that's anything that I take from this year, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna learn until I can figure out something else that's gonna advance me to the next level. And you should too. I hope you have enjoyed my long video. Stay tuned for more videos, and I hope you guys have a fantastic morning, a fantastic Monday. Peace.